Santa's little helper bared his teeth and lunged at Bart. He mercilessly cornered him against the wall and glared at him fiercely. Then he launched an attack on him. Why did he do this? Time goes back to 1 week earlier.
Hey, the dog's dead.
His breathing was extremely weak. He was obviously seriously ill. The Simpsons rushed him to the vet. After the examination, he was diagnosed with twisted stomach. He needed surgery, otherwise he would die. But the surgery cost $750. The Simpsons couldn't make the decision easily. Bart pleaded desperately, but could only watch helplessly as they drove farther and farther from the hospital, listening to Homer talk about the so-called doggy heaven. Then Marge told him they had decided to give up on Santa's little helper. He was furious and stormed out of the kitchen, cursing under his breath. Homer and Marge were heartbroken too, looking at his pitiful eyes. Homer gave in and decided to find another way. Homer swallowed his pride and asked Mr. Burns for a loan, but was quickly dragged out by the guards. Then he tried to teach himself canine surgery. Fortunately, Marge stopped him in time, preventing Santa's little helper from suffering the same fate as the turkey. In the end, it was Marge who came up with a solution, cutting $750 from the family's expenses for this. Homer had to stop drinking beer. Bart had to serve as a practice model. Lisa couldn't buy the reference book she needed for her school project. Marge stopped buying lottery tickets every day. Maggie had to wear her baby clothes for a longer time, and the whole family's meals had to be downgraded. Santa's little helper's surgery officially began. He struggled tenaciously on the brink of life and death. Suddenly, his heart stopped. He ran toward the light in the darkness. Fortunately, just as he was about to enter doggy heaven, a force pulled him back. It was the vet who never gave up on him. That saved his life. Santa's little helper regained his vitality. The whole family happily gathered around him to celebrate.
It's times like this I'm glad I flunked out of dental school.
The whole family became miserable. Homer resented that he could eat better food, while he had to perform for free at the bar in exchange for drinks. Marge missed out on $40,000 because she didn't buy her regular lottery numbers. Maggie's baby clothes completely fell apart. Lisa's school project suffered because she lacked the important reference books. Bart's hair was ruined by the trainee when Santa's little helper brought his toy to them. That evening, no one gave him a friendly look. He sensed the family's rejection, so in the middle of the night, he reluctantly left home and embarked on the journey. As a stray, he admired beautiful scenery, drifted down winding rivers, fought with a towering bear, and rescued a baby trapped in a fire. He got fleas for the first time in his life, and he also stayed in a dog pound for the first time. However, Mr. Burns spotted him.
Wiry, fast, firm, proud buttocks. Reminds me of me.
After Burns brought him home, he discovered that he had a very gentle temperament and was overly affectionate. Such a dog was obviously not a qualified hound. To train his aggression, he forced him to keep his eyes open and watch violent and bloody videos all night long. Under his continuous abuse, Santa's little helper indeed became extremely aggressive. Meanwhile, the Simpsons, who couldn't find him, gradually began to lose hope. Only Bart kept his spirits up and searched for him. Finally, he arrived at Mr. Burns' doorstep. Disturbed, Burns didn't hesitate to release his hounds to teach him a lesson. Among them was Santa's little helper. The moment he pounced on him, Santa's little helper remembered all the wonderful times he had spent with Bart. Those warm memories awakened his consciousness and made him affectionately knock him down. But the danger wasn't over yet. To protect Bart, he unleashed his fiercest demeanor and scared off the other hounds. Santa's little helper has been acting a bit strange lately. Not only did it dig up the cable TV lines at home, but it also destroyed all the power lines in Springfield and even jumped out of the car without warning. It ran all the way to the Greyhound racing track, and the Simpsons family followed in pursuit. Santa's little helper kept chasing after dog number 8.
What's Santa's little helper doing to that dog? Looks like he's trying to jump over, but he can't quite make it. Come on, boy, you can do it!
They soon fell in love. They went on walks together, took photos together, and even made fun of other dogs together. 2 months passed just like that.
Hey, look! A really small dog just fell out of Santa's girlfriend. Oh my god, she's having babies! I'm sorry, girl, I thought you were just getting fat. Look, it's twins!
And the female dog was still continuing to give birth to more puppies. They placed the puppies in comfortable spots, respectively. But this situation was getting stranger and stranger. The puppies kept being born one after another, and eventually 25 puppies were born in total. At first, the Simpsons took great care of them and loved them dearly, but as the puppies grew older, they began to show their destructive side. Bart lost all his socks. Lisa was forced to wear a flea collar. Homer couldn't get to his chips at all. And the house could never be kept clean.
Your mother and I have been thinking about giving the puppies away.
No!
And your mother?
Burns took one look and wanted all of them, and he had more than enough money to adopt all 25 puppies at once. But his reputation was notorious, and the Simpsons were unwilling to entrust them to him. But what they never expected was that, after being turned down, he simply stole them all. Bart and Lisa immediately snuck into Burns' mansion, looking for a chance to rescue the puppies. Unexpectedly, they found Burns personally giving them baths, and getting excited over one puppy that stood up on its hind legs.
You stay with me. You are the pick of the litter.
Maybe we were wrong about Burns on this one.
Bart and Lisa cautiously followed. They overheard Burns and Smithers planning to make a new tuxedo out of the puppies, and the only one spared would be the one that could stand. Little Monty. They rushed back to the previous room to save the others, but outside the door was Burns, his gun already cocked, and outside the window was a drop too high for the puppies to survive.
Bart, look, a laundry chute. Okay, guys, let's move.
The door handle was already turning, but the puppies wouldn't cooperate. Lisa quickly pulled off Bart's socks and tossed them into the laundry chute. The puppies immediately gave chase to them.
Sorry, Monty, but you're too big for this ride.
They slid all the way down, and arriving at the laundry room in no time. But Burns somehow got there even faster. Seeing that smug look on his face, Bart quickly snatched Little Monty back. He threatened Burns to let all the puppies go, but Burns called out to Little Monty affectionately, and he stood up for him again. Bart frantically searched for his socks. He used the machine to dangle them above the puppies.
Men only. This can't be happening. They're all standing. I can't tell them apart.
Burns, completely unhinged, decided to kill them all. But the puppy's innocent, pitiful expression stirred something in his heart, and he changed his mind, turning instead to kill Bart and Lisa. But they were too cute as well. Burns couldn't bring himself to do it. In the end, he raised the puppies, entered them in competitions, and made over $10 million off them. Homer was filled with regret.
Homer, for the love of God, no!
Marge, you know that petting his light bulb is the only thing that cheers me up after giving away those $1 million greyhounds?
Oh my goodness, a dog's nose is truly amazing. It dreamed about popcorn in its sleep. When it woke up, it discovered that Marge had actually made popcorn, but the popcorn wasn't meant to be eaten. Marge had the kids string them together to decorate the Christmas tree. Bart made a little Christmas ornament at school. Marge thought it was pretty good and quite suitable for decorating the back of the Christmas tree. Afterward, Marge found an old Christmas hat in a box. She asked Bart who would like to wear it.
No one.
The dog.
Then Marge started putting the hat on the dog, and even had Lisa take a photo. The dog struggled a lot, but Marge still thought the dog liked human clothes. However, the process of putting on the hat brought back some bad memories for the dog. dog. Seeing how uncooperative the dog was, Marge threatened to cancel its qualification for this year's photo session.
Can we be out of the car? Everyone's in the car.
Homer was always happiest during the holidays because they could exchange gifts.
Marge, you're never gonna guess what I got you. Ow! Ow!
It ain't my shorts. Oh, now that it's happened, it's not so funny.
After seeing this, Marge felt she needed to talk to Homer about the difference between gifts and household items.
God!
What's all the fun? What the? That dog better have a good explanation.
Bart lied and claimed he did it. However, Lisa could tell that something was off with the dog's condition. Lisa thought they should take it to see a psychologist.
Dog psychologist, eh?
Get off the couch. Get off. Get off.
It just so happened that Elaine was holding a free lecture tomorrow night, but there was a fight match tomorrow night. Marge didn't understand why Homer cared so much about a match. Bart said it was because Homer had spent $60.
Actually, 70. Got it in HD.
We don't even have an HD TV.
At this moment, the dog kept staring at that stain. Its condition was very poor.
What's wrong with that dog?
I need my pill! Pill! Pill!
In order to convince Homer, Lisa decided to talk to him. She even brought Bart as her representative. The general idea was hoping Homer could take the dog to attend the lecture. Homer eventually agreed. The next day, they arrived at the lecture venue. Right away, Elaine began to denounce these dog owners for not respecting dogs.
I hate that you call yourselves owners. You own living beings? Nice.
After the speech ended, Lisa wanted Elaine to take a look at what was wrong with the dog. Lisa was so anxious she cried.
If these tears mean nothing to you, help our dog, or let's do this. Hold my pearls.
Elaine only glanced at the dog once and discovered it had psychological problems. She gently stroked the dog's head. The dog looked at Elaine and saw her as a dog. Lisa wanted to learn from Elaine, but Elaine told her that dogs perceive the world primarily through their sense of smell.
For instance, we see a lamppost. Your dog sees everyone who's ever been here.
Although the doctor really wanted to help the dog, she still had more poop to scoop, so she declined Lisa's request. After returning home, Marge saw that the dog's Christmas hat was dirty and was planning to wash it. As a result, the dog bit Marge. Homer saw his wife got injured, so he angrily scolded the dog. Then he quickly asked Lisa to get the first aid kit. Lisa said there wasn't one at home at all.
Look under the tree.
To prevent the dog from continuing to bite people, Homer locked it in the backyard. Bart said if the dog stayed outside, then he would stay outside too. Marge was very worried. Homer told her to relax, saying there were still many veterinarians. Then he went online to search. Afterward, they came to the veterinary hospital. The doctor asked what was wrong with the dog. Bart said it bit Marge. The doctor said solving the problem was simple. Just euthanize it. Everyone was shocked. Marge quickly said there was no need for that.
Would you like a minute to say goodbye?
No way. We're leaving. I don't even want to look at you. I feel like a Pixar logo.
After returning home, Homer suggested that the dog should better stay in the doghouse he built. Just then, the doorbell rang. Because the veterinarian said the dog bit someone, Chief Wiggum came to supervise the animal control people coming to take the dog away. Seeing this, Bart quickly told Homer to run away with the dog.
Oh God, it's too late.
When they opened the door, they discovered it was actually Elaine. After seeing the dog last time, she knew the dog had problems. She still couldn't leave the dog uncared for, and the animal control people were about to arrive. Elaine planned to take the dog away. The children were very reluctant to part with the dog. Homer was also extremely reluctant. Afterward, the dog was taken to the treatment center. Elaine took care of it attentively. The next day, Elaine brought the dog to play with other dogs, but the dog wouldn't let other dogs touch its bed.
Okay, interesting. Let's explore that.
Elaine found the Christmas hat in the bed. In order to figure out the origin of the Christmas hat, she brought the dog back to their home. After some inquiries, it turned out this hat was the one Bart wore on the day he adopted. The dog was a racing dog. Then they took the dog to the breeding and selection facility where it was born. The dog trainer told everyone the dog's story. The dog had the best potential among that litter. In order to better train it, the trainer took the dog away from its mother.
Did you just slap me again?
That was me. You cut the line. I want to slap.
You monkey.
There, now we've all had a turn.
Not quite.
Ow, okay, I got it.
Just then, the dog urgently wanted to go out. After Lisa opened the door, the dog bolted out. Marge asked where it was going. The trainer told her the dog was going to find its mother. Just like that, mother and child finally reunited.
You'll be all right now.
In the end, they brought both the dog and the dog's mother home together to spend Christmas.